This time we will be talking about the top 5 144Hz monitors to buy right now. Before I start the video, there are a few things I should mention. First off, I will only be talking about 24-inch, 1 milliseconds response time, 180p TN panel monitors. This list doesn't include any 4K monitors, and I have also tried to avoid any insanely priced monitors, so the prices go from $230 up to $350, excluding the honorable mention monitor at the end. As I always repeat in these top 5 lists, this is my own choice of top 5 monitors. If you have a different opinion, tell us in the comments. I have personally tried only 3 of these monitors, so 2 of the monitors are added into the list based on online reviews, not my own experience. On number 5, we have Asus VG24QE. This monitor is fairly old actually, because it started selling in 2013. I've added it just because it has a pretty good price at $250 and the features are not bad at all. One more thing I should mention, it is very hard to see or react faster than 100 milliseconds, so input lag in these monitors doesn't really mean anything, but I will still mention it if anyone's interested. This monitor has 23 milliseconds of input lag, which is the worst input lag on any monitor from this list. It has very solid colors and unexpectedly good contrast. The viewing angles are not so good and it doesn't have any USB ports. The monitor does have speakers, but they are not the best. The 4th place goes to Asus VG24QE. This is the most budget-friendly monitor from this list and one of the cheapest overall. You can get this monitor for just $230, which is a really good price for what you get. I actually own this very monitor and I have been using it for half a year now, and I don't have any regrets buying it. Its input lag is 16 milliseconds, which puts it toe-to-toe with the best monitors out there. It has USB ports and speakers, but they are pretty poor, same as Asus speakers. The blur reduction could be a little bit better compared to other monitors. Next up, number 3 goes to an outsider, I could say. I had the chance to test this monitor at my friend's house and I must admit, it does seem a little bit better than my AOC. This monitor is Viewsonic XG2101. It costs $250. This monitor uses AMD FreeSync technology, which fixes tearing and really smooths up the picture. Compared to the AOC, Viewsonic just looks a bit smoother, like it would have 20 Hz more. The speakers on the monitor are surprisingly loud. I know speakers don't mean much to anyone, but this Viewsonic monitor still deserves to be above my AOC monitor on this list. It also has a headphone dock, basically a stick on which you can hang your headphones. This is a very neat add-on to keep your equipment tidy. Number 2 on this list is LG 24M77. With only 10.5 milliseconds of input lag, it's close to the number 1 monitor on this list. The price for it is very reasonable at $300. This monitor has very accurate colors and very smooth, very fast performance. It has a ton of settings that are not found on other monitors. This monitor, for a change, doesn't have any speakers, and the viewing angles are obviously not so good, since it has a TN panel. For gamers, that won't matter anyway, since most gamers sit in front of their screens, not above or under. Overall, this monitor deserves the number 2 spot. And finally, the number 1 monitor. You probably guessed it anyway, the famous 144Hz brand is on the top. BenQ XL 2430T really outperforms the competition on its price range. The price for this monitor is $350. It doesn't have any speakers, but has many more features that make it one of the best. It has 10 milliseconds of input lag, and that is only half of a millisecond less than the LG monitor. It features great blur reduction for great clarity and sharp image throughout the game. Definitely one of the fastest monitors on the market, feels super smooth, but to be honest, I would rather save $50 and buy the LG. The price is obviously higher because of the design and also the brand. Now, last honorable mention goes to yet another BenQ monitor. This could be the best 144Hz 24-inch monitor right now, but I couldn't put it on the list because it's way too expensive. The BenQ XL 2420Z costs $600, but it does have the latest technology. It has some extra screen settings and a really nice design, but overall I'm not sure if it's worth to pay $300 more for a nice design, better color accuracy and some extra ports. Anyhow, if you're interested, you can look it up. That's it about this list. As I said, if you have a different opinion, be sure to comment below with your top 5 picks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.